Here at Marshall, we have a Scholars Program. The Scholars Program is an amazing opportunity for all of our kids to take an interest of theirs and explore it in a way that takes them really deep and really gives them an opportunity to take what they're learning and apply it in a practical way, whether it's in a lab, whether it's an internship, whether it's with out in the woods, whether it's with in a school. They are taking what they've learned in the Scholars Program and going remarkably deep. They are getting opportunities here that kids, when they go to college, don't get.
STEM Scholars gives students a chance to dive deeper into science and math and engineering. And there's three main paths. One is a robotics path where they join the robotics team and compete, a great engineering experience. Another is a teaching aspect where they can share what they know with younger students and pass along their love of science. The third is a research program where a student is paired with a professional, usually a university professor, but we also have partners in government and some private industry as well. So they get paired with a scientist, and they work on a project that the scientist is currently studying. And we just recently had our first work published in a math journal with a couple of things some students did. The major experience, those three major pathways, the students also have to take extra classes, and they have to do and participate in science activities outside of school. So it gets them involved in the broader community of science here in Duluth.
I'm excited to tell you about the Nature-Based Scholars Program. One of the beauties of being a K-12 school is that we have many opportunities for our older middle school and high school students to interact and connect with our elementary students. We've more formalized this in the Scholars Program by having juniors and seniors in our upper school apply to be part-time teachers with our lead teachers in the classroom. And what this allows us to do is take a lot of the learning that's happening for students in their different subject areas and give them the opportunity to apply that through teaching skills in our forest school. And for a lot of the high school students, this means being able to test out a field that they might be interested in as they're going on to the next level.
My program, the Scholars Leadership Program, emphasizes understanding our relationship with the outdoors as users and recreationists, and how can we positively impact people when we engage them in the outdoors. We are located in a really wonderful spot where there's a great interface of humanity and wilderness in Duluth, and so students get to practice their hand at planning trips and bringing people out. Well, the first semester they were part of my outdoor rec class where we did, essentially they got to be guided and practice guiding in class. In the spring semester, they're focusing on trip planning, they're composing their thesis, they have to go to an outdoor symposium where there's ample opportunities at UMD, the local college, St. Scholastica, and displaying how and why this trip is important and how it is going to engage and promote a positive relationship with the outdoors, and how is it going to build community.
I'm the advisor of the Social Entrepreneurship Justice and Law program here at Marshall School. And what this is a year-long intensive program. So we started off with semester 1 in Innovation and Social Entrepreneurship. And in that course, we really help students understand how ethical businesses can be created, not just for profit, but also in alignment with the UN Sustainable Development Goals and the UN Declaration for Human Rights. And so we help them understand how we can build these healthy foundations of businesses within ethical principles, and then carry that on to a sustainable career in which they're interested in, that they're passionate about, and therefore is sustainable for them because they found what most interests them. Another really important component and the final project in the first semester course is that each and every student is expected to create their own social enterprise. So from the ground up, they are finding out, or they are from the ground up, they are creating a business, they are creating a mission statement, a vision for that company, a budget, and the idea of what it is they want to do. So far we have had students create brand new businesses everywhere from helping colleges attract students, to building more sustainable hockey gear, to creating a financial development organization with the use of AI, so that it is more affordable for people. So they don't have to have a personal accountant, but they can actually use AI to create a sustainable development portfolio for them. And so we help students understand how they can then create career paths from that, from their passions, and do that in an ethical way. Therefore, being not just sustainable for the environment and for community building, but for themselves as well. Second semester, what students do is they dig into an internship. So our students are encouraged to connect with one of our local organizations. Those organizations can be nonprofits, they can be private enterprises, or they can be social enterprises, or a combination of those. So what students are allowed to do is really get on the ground experience with executive directors of these organizations to find out what it is day in and day out that they're doing and how they can replicate that in their lives to create a sustainable career path.